start while we're starting, and then maybe we'll come back to it because, like, I cannot see any faces right now, and
You can't see nothing?
Well, I see a Zoom and setting up my YouTube here. Oh, hello. Let me
I
mute.
see this meeting is being live streamed. We are
There we
live.
go. As usual, I always start out a little bit late.
All right, kick it in.
All right. Please stand by.
Welcome to 6 Degrees of a Belly Dancer. The views and opinions expressed here are those of the host and do not represent the views of Son of Large or Felony in Progress. This program also contains strong language not intended for those under the age of 18. Thank you and enjoy the show. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Another year gone by, another broken promise to myself. My heart and mind aren't speaking. Pick up the pen again, trick away my money and my health. Back to the depths I'm seeking. Wrote a letter to my youth. How you been? You know I miss you. Things are moving pretty slow. Please let me know where to go. Down your face again, the only thing that I know how to do. No wonder you don't trust me. Cancel the plans again.
Hello. Welcome to 6 Degrees of a Belly Dancer. And tonight we're here with Jimi Bone. I had to say it like
Welcome, Jim. Welcome. We
That's
always
cool.
like new folks, especially with names like a Jimi Bone, dude. I mean, come on, man.
Is that your real name?
Rad. That is fucking rad. Even if it isn't your real name, it's still fucking
No.
rad, and it works,
Is it-
man. It fucking totally works.
Man,
Is it Jimmy?
works.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
is that your real name? Is your last name?
It just unless you owe me money or you're providing me with
I'm not. Well,
Right
I
on,
like it.
totally.
I have to say
I'm totally with that. But
Jimi Bone.
Jimi Bone. So,
Yes.
all right,
So,
what do you
well,
got for me today, Shasha? Come on, it's been a long fucking week. I'm fucking tired.
I know Tony's always tired and grumbly. What an old man.
You know, that's what happens when you get fucking old and grouchy, man. Jim understands.
Yeah. What, are you saying Jim's old?
Yeah,
he's definitely up there with me.
Yeah.
So.
Jimmy, I bet you have a lot of experience. And I only say this, Tony, because he's kind of like, he's a what did you call him? A pillar of the community. Let me say like the underground community, kind of like more in the punk art, photography. Might I say photographer? He's a very good photographer.
Right. I was
Jimmy,
actually looking at
artist.
his Instagram, and I loved all the pictures that you had on there, and some of the concert posters that you posted. Are you draw those?
I draw some. I taught myself graphic design and stuff, so I'm really getting into that.
Nice.
Oh yes, graphic design. Speaking of him, posters. You made Cargo Cult's cover, right?
Yeah, the cover, the plane.
Yeah, definitely.
Look at this.
I kind of like the nerd in me just like really fell in love with like branding and like just like getting the feel of bands and what they want and everything. And I don't know, I just get into the psychology of like colors and fonts and everything.
Oh,
and
I totally get it. I mean, I've read all the closet books, and you know, I totally get it. And I even collect those posters, as many as I can get my hands on. So I actually am in love with your style of art. So my walls are covered in it. If you ever get a chance to make it out to Sacramento, I can show you. But yes, I collect a lot of concert posters, and I really enjoy the work you do. It's very
It's really
I don't want to say minimal. I don't want to say minimal, but to the point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To the point. There's nothing flashy around it. There's nothing blah, but it's to the point. It tells you what you feel. It tells you what you want. And that's what I like in a concert poster, you know.
Nice. Jimmy, tell me about this Bone Art Studios. Is this is like not a company you own, or is it just kind of something that your name goes behind when you do things in the community? By when I say do things in the community.
Yeah. It is my business. I'm just getting started. It's been it's been something in motion for about 3 years. Uh, and
Oh,
so now that I have a lot of things that I had to sort out for myself, I'm able to dive into it fully. So I'm just really stoked on the whole thing.
Nice. Very cool.
yeah. So what I hear going around, you said about 3 years. I noticed you took a little break, and did you go into like a rehabilitation
Yeah,
center? What was that about?
I I uh I had a couple of really bad mental breaks, and then I slipped into some drug addiction, and I was really afraid of my alcoholism and everything. So it was just time to clear the slate and clear everything off the plate, and just
To start over.
yeah,
Hey,
start
hey,
over.
I'm right there with you, brother. I was an alcoholic for a while, and I kicked it and moved on with my life from that. So I totally get where you're coming from, brother.
Yeah,
My
I
yeah.
struggled with
So
all kinds of addictions throughout my life, and it was just time to just settle it all. And so
restart.
yeah. Uh,
How long is it? How long did you stay in there, and how long has it been?
I was there for about 5.5 months. I got out last August, and then I just been restarting. So,
Very
what
cool.
really got me in is I attempted suicide, and
Oh,
that was my wake up call
yes,
to
Oh, geez.
really
absolutely.
really give myself the life that I deserve. You know, and
Definitely,
yeah,
definitely.
That is a
I'm
good
sorry to
thing
hear
that
that, man. That's a
yeah,
rough one
something
right there.
happened that you're here now. So
Yeah, you're
there's a
and
reason
right.
you got a
and this
different
is
path.
perfect timing for all this because February 22nd marks my 1 year from that. And
Nice.
I was homeless and I was
Yeah.
struggling really bad. I was suffering from psychosis. So yeah, I put myself in the mental hospital and sought out for the help I needed, and
Good for you.
found
Good for you, bud. Yeah,
Taking care of your
definitely.
own
Hey, and
self.
you're with us now, man.
yeah, man,
And
That's
check
and
out
fucking
your pad.
positive.
I mean,
uh,
you don't look homeless now. You got a pretty sweet pad there. I mean, when you got the cheetah leopard
Right, dude. No,
pillowcases,
yeah,
that fucker got a
definitely
nicer
something.
house than I do, man. What are you talking about?
I worked
Shit.
hard for it, man. Yeah, a year ago, all I had was a backpack, and here I am.
Right on.
Awesome. Yeah.
Glad to
So,
hear it, buddy.
did
Glad to
you
hear it.
lose your job or get a new job during all this? Because what do you do? Do you do set building, or what is it that you're
I've
doing?
been doing concert work since I was 14, and I'm
Uh,
47 now.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, I've been in like working around music and art all my life.
Wow.
nice.
So yep, you've been in your
Right. So,
niche
and so
for
I understand you work at the arena, right?
Yeah, yeah. The Delta Center is like my main client, just because I could rely on them, like paying me really well. And right
Right.
now, I don't have a vehicle, so all I have to do is just walk 2 houses away and hop on the bus,
Right.
and it drops me off right in front.
So, dude, I got a beef with the Delta Center, man, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay it out right here,
let's
okay?
hear
Those
it. I've been hearing about this.
motherfuckers, all right? Nine Inch Nails and Marilyn
Mm.
Manson, okay? We're
Oh,
playing the show. I saved up my money. I was living in Carbon County at the time. I'm like, going to the show. I'm going to the show. I want to see Marilyn Manson. I want to see Marilyn Manson, dude. Get all the way to Salt Lake, get to the Delta Center, give them my ticket, walk in. I'm on the floor. I'm waiting for everything to start. Marilyn Manson walks out on stage with a Book of Mormon, takes that Book of Mormon and rips it in half. The lights go out. The
oh
show is
wow.
over.
Oh yeah,
They pulled the
yeah.
plug on that.
Fuck,
They
dude.
pulled the plug on
I
that.
wanted to see Marilyn Manson so bad. I had
Oh
seen Nine Inch
no.
Nails before, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna see Marilyn Manson. Woo, woo. Dude, I stayed for halfway through Nine Inch Nails, and I said, fuck this, I'm going home.
Oh my gosh.
But the last time I was in the Delta Center, I saw Depeche Mode playing there. That was the
Mm.
last show I
Very
seen in the
nice.
Delta Center.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
we
Well,
got Nine Inch Nails coming up here next month. So
Yeah,
that's
I see
right.
that. I see that old fucker still
What
pouting around.
what are you gonna be doing are you setting stuff up, or are you just like kind of cleaning stuff up? You work
um,
graveyards, right?
yeah, so like I usually come in right mid show and then just set up for the clean up for the night, set up the house and
Nice.
everything. So yeah, we have the hockey ring that goes underneath everything all the time. And
Oh
so
Oh
yeah.
we have to
wow.
break down the hockey ring or set up the
Right.
stages or basketball courts, and then like change out seating and everything. It's a big
Oh,
operation.
that
Oh
is
yeah, oh,
an
definitely.
insane
Yeah,
operation.
dude, those stage handlers here, man.
Huge.
They're dude, yeah, changing out basketball games and oh yeah. So
Yeah.
the Jazz still play there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And we got the Mammoth now, and so it's. I like doing. I love doing it. I
Right.
absolutely love doing it.
You
And
gotta love what you
I
do.
would actually like doing that. I would totally trade jobs with you right now, dude. Get to see all
Jimmy,
these killer shows. I'd be like, okay, ain't
Jimmy
got to
don't
spend
want to go to the
$125.
work in the
Great.
hospital, Tony. Nobody
Oh,
wants to go work in the hospital
nobody wants
except
to
for
do my
Tony.
job. No, nobody
Well,
wants to do my job.
hey, Jimmy, what have you been doing lately? Drawing, painting, or taking pictures? Because you are quite the photographer too.
yeah, I've
Black and
actually
white
been
work.
doing a lot of like behind the scenes stuff, just setting up my foundations and platforms for everything. Really teaching myself like all the ins and out of the business side of everything and technology of it all. So I just like everybody kept telling me, get a TikTok. So I got my TikTok up.
Oh
August,
yeah.
yeah, August I got my clothing line started. So I'm working on my
Nice.
spring and summer line. Uh, so I'm
Boneheart Studios
yeah.
clothing.
Yeah, do you have a t-shirt screener, a press?
No, I have a print on demand company right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so I do all the design work, and so I really want to work with all these bands that
Oh,
are just like
definitely.
it's
Do you
I
have any
want
bands in particular that you're
to
working
no, not right off. I teamed up with my tattoo artist from Malice Tattoo at Church and State downtown,
with? Hey,
and
cool.
so I helped him put on a tattoo festival, tattoo fair in December. And so they're always having events, and that's kind of like the place I like to hang out, because I don't.
Nice.
It's hard for me to get around with
At the
no.
tattoo convention? Is
No, it
that
was a
where
tattoo fair at Church and State across from the library downtown.
okay, is that
Yeah,
a
I know that spot.
church and state?
It's
Yeah.
a. It's actually a church that was built before this Utah was a state, and now it's a
Right.
community hub center.
Oh, the community hub centers.
Community,
Okay, this is where I
yeah.
see you doing your community art things. Like I've seen Jimmy collecting coats for like the gutter punks and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
Nice.
what else?
Holding gutter punk shows for
Yeah,
fundraising. Um,
Nice.
yeah, really cool things like
That
that.
is that is very cool stuff, actually. Yeah.
yeah.
I,
I have plans to get involved with the. It's a metal flea market through Aces High downtown.
oh,
Uh,
Aces High.
yeah,
I saw DRI and they're coming again.
yeah.
We
Nice.
love Aces High.
They got casualties coming up, and so it's just trying to get really involved. And there's a big void and a big need for a space for people in the punk and metal community out here.
Really.
And
There is
I mean, the venues that
artists.
we do have are small, but
Oh, okay.
and it's really a part of what Salt Lake's been about for a long time since the 80s.
Right. Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I remember going to DV8 and seeing shows,
yeah.
and
And it's not going away. It's only growing.
right.
So it's just time to feed that and for all of us to really come together and do that. And so that's what we're doing with Church and State, using that as like a home base because people could just come in and just chill. There's coffee shop there, bookshop, yoga, a couple
That sounds
tattoo places, and all kinds of stuff.
Very cool.
what is the address to that?
Um,
Or kind of the vicinity, you know.
it's right across the street from the downtown library on the north side.
Yeah, and the library.
So that
Yeah, I remember that
Second
spot.
South and probably I'm trying to think of the building
It's
across
it's
from the
third
library,
east and
third
fourth
east,
south.
about Second South, the old
Second
top
South.
building. Probably.
No, fourth south. Fourth south.
Oh, Fourth South.
Yeah.
Okay, down the street from
Right
you.
across the street. Yeah.
All right.
So it's
So-
a great location.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
what do
right
you-
downtown.
Yeah.
When you plan these kind of like events, is your main goal to find a place to do it? Because I'm sure you have all of the people to come and show their art. Is it just a location that you look for, or
I kind of like hop around really. It just depends on what people got going on. And
so you help them out with their events.
yeah, I
I'm
get
gonna
part.
keep that in mind because when I do my son's fundraiser, I'll be calling you, Jimmy.
Yeah,
No,
and there's other places too, and that's the thing too. Uh, uh, we just make it happen. There's a lot of things that happen in the summertime and
yeah.
stuff. So,
Do you
and
need a reason or do you find a reason behind it, like a theme? Or like is there a theme behind them? Or are you gonna be planning any kind, I guess what I'm getting at is like maybe this summer, are you planning any kind of a art show or art exhibit
um,
or anything like that for a good for a good
I
good
don't
cause?
have anything set really in stone at the moment, and that's just a space that we use. I really want to push other ideas too, like a lot of people don't do right now is get permits for block parties.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
permits for what kind of parties?
A block party,
Block
Oh,
parties.
block
yeah,
parties. Sorry, I thought you said
yeah,
Close
it's
the
super
road.
part of
cheap.
my hearing. Block
It's
parties. So you got to get a permit, I guess, for sound and in case somebody gets out of hand.
Well, it's just like to get the street closed down. It's
Right. It's a
actually
big
Oh,
a
deal.
lot cheaper than a venue.
oh
Right.
no, you're giving me ideas.
Yeah, so
Wow,
there's
that's a
ways
good
to do
idea.
it, and we just got to remember what we've done all of our life, and just keep it
Right.
simple.
Yeah, and
Did it?
have fun.
Right.
You got to
Right.
keep having fun and make sure, everybody's having fun with it.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah,
Well,
I really love the poster you did for Necro Wolf for the Metro. I thought that was pretty cool.
yeah, that
That
one
was
was.
actually really cool. I like that one. I was like, dude, actually, I'd like to get one of those, man. Put it plastered up, even though I haven't even been in Salt Lake for God knows how long.
do you just
But
get an idea from the event or whatever you're drawing for, and it just comes out how
Yeah,
just what
that's
you
that's
feel
the
from them,
me coming
the
out in the
vibe.
branding. Yeah, just get
right,
the vibe going, talk to whoever's putting it on or the
Ah,
bands,
sounds
and
fun.
go from there.
right on, right on, right on.
But I think Tony, I want you to do Jimmy, we usually do a random record of the day, but I would think maybe we would do that and go to a break and come back and talk more about Jimmy,
You
what
want to
kind
do a
of
record of
a
the
message
day?
do you I yeah, but when we come
Okay.
back, Jimmy, do you have any big plans this summer or anything you would like to push, any messages? Or would you like us to call anybody? We do have our call in sick, can also be call out
We
sick.
we could call somebody.
Anybody want to call in and say hi to Jimmy?
All
Just
right.
messenger
Excuse
call me. We
excuse
have
me
a
for a
call in
second.
sick
Let me pull a
feature.
random guy off.
All right, here we go. This is another feature we have, Jimmy. It's called Random Record on the Wall, which between you and me, sometimes it's not very random. I think he pre-picks them. Ha, ha, ha. But it looks like he's getting random right now. So random record on the wall. Which one did Tony pre-pick of them all?
Okay, I pulled one. I hope you guys like it. This one is.
Where's my drum roll? I do have sound effects. Live at CBGB's.
This is
Okay, is
like a
that
great.
the
This is
Ramones? What is
no,
it?
no, no. This is like a greatest hits kind of thing
Oh, okay.
from the
Look at
'70s.
that.
A
Is
bunch
so
of
Jimmy
different
Bone.
bands.
Hey,
I thought this
are you
was
sure that was very
definitely
random?
Jimmy Bone. Yeah, so we
I
had to
don't think
share
that was
this
very
bad boy.
random.
This one's right. I pulled it from the punk section, dude. Of course I
Oh,
did.
yeah. You got sections like the little library over there.
I do actually, and I could tell you pretty much where any of these are. I got
Sweet.
metal down here. This is my metal section. The top row is pretty much soundtracks.
Awesome.
And
Cool.
then, yeah, industrial punk. Oh, everything.
Right on. Okay. Well, how about if you take us out for our short little 1 minute break we always take, and we'll get all
You got it.
brightened up,
Hey.
and then we'll see what kind of messages we're gonna be pushing here.
Right on,
Besides
right
art,
on.
who
Thank you, everybody, for
an art
listening.
show.
Art show. Thank you, everybody, for listening to 6 Degrees of a Belly Dancer. We're here with Jimmy Bone, so please don't go far. This is gonna be great. Come on, it's Wednesday. It's fucking storming outside. What else you got to do?
Hump
Thank
day.
you again for listening. Hump day. Come on back.
and pretend please wasn't ever here. Where the hell did it go? Is it up in the sky? Does anybody know? Hanging on to what you want.
Art student? You're not answering because you're an art student. You just want to keep quiet and just sit there and sulk.
Well, if you are an art student, come down to Shocking Art Supplies.
Shocking art supply and craft. You want to be radical? This is the radical store for you.
We're talking about shock. We're talking about authenticity, rebellion, subversion,
Urban.
urban.
We've got everything here for your art school needs. We smash TVs. Get a whole stack of TVs. You can pile a bunch of these and run static through it. So it's like... We've got baby doll parts. You can put them together in any way you want.
It's up to you.
And Shepherd here will help you out. Radical juxtaposition.
The butt is in the front.
What does that say about our society? We've got mannequins.
And stencils.
Ugh, riot cops. We've got American flags. Upside down flags.
$20.
Why did we charge $20 for these?
Because they do that.
You here. Because you know what we have?
Shocking Art Supplies.
And you get a 20% discount if you're hunched over and you've got an army jacket.
Check the vibe, yo. Check the vibe, yo. Check the vibe, yo. Check the vibe, yo. Communities, families always the flavor, but we can't seem to have the same bond with our neighbor. Why is that? Why is that? In our communities, families always the flavor, but we can't seem to have the same bond with our neighbor. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? I'll grab your atoms, apple and tackle your clique's tactical force. Alphabetically freaky, of course. I'm abnormally extremely performing.
Welcome back. We are back with Jimi Bone.
Jimi Bone.
Jimi Bone, artist, photographer, pillar of the community.
Philanthropist.
Metal scene.
Right,
I can't say that. Philanthropist.
Philanthropist.
Ugh.
I've been called words.
Not teach me any new words, please. Yo. Okay, what is
Yo.
happening? What's happening, Jimmy? What's new in the world today? What'd you wake up thinking your goals are today?
Today it was just, just to kind of relax and take some time to myself. And I
I love that.
get ready for this.
That is probably
thank
my
you.
favorite thing to do is to just get up and go, I think I'm just gonna relax and wait for
Chill
the
and enjoy every single minute you have, because
There
you
you
never
go.
know.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you remember when I did my box of nonsense, I pulled this thing out that I wrote. It said, even when you're feeling like shit and you're feeling bad, you still got to be thankful, because gosh dang it, it's still a feeling, because
Yeah.
having zero feelings is probably worse than having
Probably, yeah.
bad feelings.
People that don't feel, that'd be like Spock walking around among everybody.
Yeah,
Or
very
Sheldon's from the Big Bang Theory. I don't think I want a bunch of those people.
Your soul would be snatched if you have
Right.
no feelings open. But
Yeah,
that's what all those bad drugs do, and that's why Jimmy, I'm glad you're out of that shit.
Yeah, definitely, brother.
Freshened up.
Yeah,
Especially the way drugs are nowadays. I mean, dude.
Oh, I know. They're even scarier than they were a long time
Right.
ago.
Right. No good drugs anymore anyway. So
Yeah.
Half this shit I never even tried. I'm like, wow, I don't even know what they're on now that's new.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
dude. I stuck with the
Been told.
basics, man. With me, it was acid. Did some coke. Loved the fuck out of it. Never did meth, but yeah, did some weed.
Ouch. Yeah, I kind of got into the M and a little bit of the C, the hard C, bad stuff.
Bad stuff.
Yeah, we all saw a bit of the gutter.
Yeah.
Bad
yeah,
gutter.
we did.
There's fun gutter too. I mean, we did do some squatting with our gutter punk friends back in the day when
Right.
it's funner when you're a teenager, but not when you're an adult and you got to go work and
No.
pay your
In fact,
bills.
I think most of the damage I did to myself was booze.
Yeah,
You know,
it's been huge.
I've
and
seen
Yeah.
that. Do a
scary,
lot of damage.
Right.
That's a hard one to kick too.
It
Yeah.
really is.
because that's one that's socially acceptable. And
exactly, it's everywhere. You know, you go to the restaurant, there it is. You go to a ball game, there it is. You go to a
band,
concert, there it is.
the
You're just like,
bar,
oh god, yeah, right.
music.
So definitely,
I do find that when I go see a band, I I get a drink. I get a whiskey Coke, and it's just a thing. But
yeah,
I get a Pepsi, and I hope sometimes at the bar has wild cherry Pepsi, but mostly it's Coke.
hey,
I
Jimmy,
just want
what
my snacks.
Right. And
Jimmy,
then I
what's that?
pay $18 for it. You know, I'm like,
Ouch, that's like a coffee at Starbucks. But Jimmy,
right.
what's that little pillow behind you thing? Is that your logo? Let me see that. Can the Bone Art Studios logo?
Oh, that one right there?
Yeah, is it a pillow or
No, that's my sewing box.
Oh, very
sewing?
cool.
You sewing? What do you
Yeah,
sew?
Well, he's got
Like
to put his
yeah,
leather
patches
jacket?
on his battle vest, man. Come on.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, of course. Patches on your
See?
cut.
yeah. I'm always I hand sew. I
Do you do
I
tattoos?
no, that's one thing you haven't tried yet.
Awesome.
Yeah, I
Do
get
you
tattoos.
okay?
Well,
Yeah, I was gonna say you get tattoos. I can see one now. So you draw photographer. Where are you from? Are you from Salt Lake?
No, I'm not. I'm originally from California.
What the
whereabouts?
far?
Yeah, North Bay, Santa Rosa area.
Oh, Bay. Okay, South
My
Bay.
goodness.
Yeah,
I'm in
Ha-
Sacramento.
yeah,
Hello.
yeah. I grew up there, like around San Francisco, and like that's where I spent my teenage years, just
Oh,
running
hey,
around San
fantastic.
Francisco.
Dude,
At the Golden Gate
we might have
Park and
met
all
a
that.
couple of times. We might have
Who
met a
knows?
couple of times because
Never know.
you do look familiar a little bit. I don't know. Did you ever go to like shows at the Warfield in late '90s, early
Uh,
2000s?
Late '90s
Warfield.
is when I just I originally came to Salt Lake in '97.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So
How did you
I
get there?
moved to Sacramento in '97.
Okay,
So
Yeah,
yeah,
so you
when
saw
you
the
went to
bus stop.
Utah, I left Utah.
yeah,
Crossing paths.
We went boom.
yeah.
Some to
But
smoke from each other.
you know that's my home, so I go there a lot when I
Nice.
get a chance to travel. And I just kind of whenever I go home, it varies between San Francisco and Portland.
Right.
Oh,
Hey, well,
There,
next time you come
fantastic.
through, brother, reach out.
yeah, for
You
sure.
know,
My sister doesn't live too far away from Sacramento right now. So,
Oh,
nice.
wow. How did you get here? What makes you stay in Salt Lake City?
I it's kind of hard to say, but I fell in love with it.
As the
Right.
people, some friends.
I was actually hitchhiking, and I was heading to from South Carolina up to Seattle, and the weather started getting bad here. So I just bunkered down, and I spent the winter here in '97. And I got off the Greyhound downtown, and
Hello.
walked off the Greyhound, and saw all the punks out there at Crossroads, and I'm like, "What is this?"
Dude,
Crossroads
what year was
Plaza.
that? Because I was outside of Crossroads and all that in 1990 and 1991, and I hung like I always bring this up to Tony. The Boom Roots reggae people. My boyfriend, who's in jail right now, ran his anyway. We hopped the freight train in Ogden. We went to California. We hitchhiked to California too, but we were younger. At Crossroads Plaza, we hung
Yeah,
out,
I
squatted in
I,
Hill
uh,
Kick.
I got off the bus. It was August of 1997.
97, so it was 3 years later.
Yeah.
Did
I got
yeah,
here
yeah.
in May of '97. Hey, so
90, I'm
when I
like
left
thinking, oh
Utah,
my God, I
they
had a
gained another
baby.
citizen. They didn't
97.
lose a citizen, they gained one. So it was kind
Yeah.
of switcheroo, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys. So and then you just started doing art here or going to the
Uh,
bands and taking their pictures. How did you become such a I mean, everybody knows who Jimmy Bone is,
yeah,
right?
I originally started getting into art when I was a child. I had a really rough childhood and everything, and art was my outlet. I ended up getting a really good therapist as a kid because I came from a really broken home where there was a lot of abuse in the home and things. So they sent me to go live with my dad down in Fountain Valley, and I got a mentor who was an artist, and then a good therapist. I started using my art to help me with everything, and it was all it grabbed
It,
me from there.
you just
And
focus that energy into
yeah,
Yeah,
art. So
right.
that is a great outlet because can't replicate art. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody can copy anybody else.
You
It's
know,
their own
I took a break
experience.
from it for a long time in my 20s, and there was always something that was missing in my life. I just didn't feel right, you know. And then it was about 15 years ago, I was going through a really bad depression because of a separation I had with a relationship. And I was just like, you know what? I need this art. I mean, this what
Right.
makes me feel me. And so I dove into it, and that I had my first art show like 15 years ago. And at that time, I was an anonymous artist
Oh
with no
wow.
face, and I just can't live without it now. You know, and now that's all I do in my spare time when I'm not working.
That's
Right.
fantastic. So what
I'm with you on that, brother.
Yeah,
If
are
I'm
you
not at
working
work,
on?
I'm in here.
yeah.
You working on anything specifically at the moment? Any art pieces or trying
Um,
to get some events together? I mean,
I've been talking about. There's a few things that might be going on this year, but I'm just kind of playing it by ear. This spring, I'm gonna start getting my face out there again in the public. Now that like I've gotten myself back together, you know, and that now that I'm getting my platforms in order. And the
mhm.
thing about being an artist is we're bad at business or even how to do the art. So that's what I've been really focusing on, and just like getting with the other artists, see what they have going on. Um, so even this last 3 years, I've been working on Bone Art Studios, and I just had this vision of what I was like. What do I do when I'm depressed? What do I do when I'm happy? What do I do when I'm broke? What do I do when I have money? And I'm like, well, let's do all of that, you
Do it
know.
all.
Right.
Throw it
And
all in the bucket.
yeah,
Right.
so the clothing line is only like the very first step. There's a whole part of it. I have a whole business plan. I have a couple grants already. But the end goal eventually is to have a community art center that is like punk rock and metal based, where we do events, we do classes. It's all based off of expressionism. There's a gallery, a storefront. We teach people how to use tools and paint, and it's
So
the
that's
idea
awesome.
is artists coming together, teach each other the business sides of art, and there's a lot of power in art, just like what it does for the individual, what it does for the community, how it shapes history. I mean, art is louder than any other words that anybody could express. And it is so broad, and it will go down and it will stay past, human existence.
Yes,
So it's an amazing thing. So my slogan for Bone Art Studios is art changes everything.
yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
it does.
Art
Yes,
changes
it
everything.
does.
Your community, what your vision is. It sounds like you'll need a a building. You're probably
Yeah.
looking for an art grant for a building.
Yeah, I'm working on a presentation to take to city councils around the different cities to try to get a building from the city. Because if it's a community art center, why should I think the community, you know,
Like like a
the
grant,
community,
it should
yeah,
like
or like an old city building or something like that, to
okay.
help. Yeah,
You say you're looking for other artists to maybe connect with. Tony,
yeah,
thinking what I'm thinking.
I'm always
I
thinking
think we need to
anything.
use a little bit power of 6 degrees. May I please mention the artist we had last week on? Maybe
By all
you
means.
connect. His
By all
name is
means.
Soul
Slavin.
Slavin. Thank you.
Slavin. Saul.
Check out.
Slavin.
He's got the
Saul, if you're
name too.
listening to us, we love
What's
you,
up,
brother.
Soul?
You guys need to
He said
hook up.
Soul Slavin. He's here in
Yes.
Salt Lake too. He's an artist. He actually is a set builder as well. Like,
yeah.
it,
Okay.
I mean,
Pyrotechnics and yeah.
he he does his art a little differently. You guys could probably connect and throw around some ideas. But he has what's that guy's name? An art agent.
He has an
He has a
agent,
guy
yes.
that takes care of his business part of it
Yeah.
because
And one thing I like about the idea too, because like artists, we still grow in our art, and so this kind of gives a platform for us to like kind of learn off of each other, to learn new
oh
Right.
yeah, I
skills.
By
mean
all
And
means. And
connect
that's why
with
we
the
built this
other.
platform so you guys could all connect.
I
yeah,
mean the experiences, everybody's is different. And then you guys, because he kind of had the same visions as you a bit. You know, he's looking for a place to, he'd probably get a place from you. He's looking for a place to show his art. And you would provide that for
they're
him.
looking for galleries and art shows. And
I'm sure Jimmy would have space for bands.
Yeah.
Bands and art.
Right.
You know, there's
yeah, we already got all the product for you, Jimmy. We got them like
it's here, and we've done it all before. I've been a part of a couple of different. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I really look into like city planning and things like that, because I've been part of art warehouses where the city comes in and they take the building because they want to tear it down, or like the owners of the place, they see how well we're doing and they jack up the rent, and we're we can't afford that shit. So,
yeah, it's got to be a grant. I think you got to be with a grant. Sorry, I got an alarm going off here.
Oh, it's that time. Okay, it is that time.
All right, so we're getting pretty close to the end of our second segment with Jimi Bone. Bone Art Studios. Okay, people connect with Jimmy. We want to see this vision. I want to see this vision happen. I want to bring my friends and come belly dance on the stage. You know, he said everybody. So we're all welcome.
Yeah, dancing is an art. It really is.
Right.
Dancing, acting, like writing, everything. I mean, parts of it even too.
Poetry slam.
All kinds of things. Like I want to do a new I have a publication department, and like because like some of our local like Slug and City Weekly, like I'll pick them up, but then like it's not really tapped into the community as it used to be.
Yeah, I think with City Weekly and Slug now, you have to be part of the clique, and their clique is really. You gotta, I don't know. They're taking a lot of people, have a lot of art, PhDs, and it's like, we need something more like what you do in the underground for people who don't have those connections.
Street level.
Yeah.
Street level. I get it. I'm with it.
So,
we are the boots on the ground.
Exactly.
People who like this idea, which I can tell you right now that Soul Slav and many others that are even going to be on here, we need to follow Jimmy and Bone Art Studios and keep in contact so that it's going to take a village, people. I mean, Jimmy can't just go do all this shit by himself.
Right. Yeah, and I want as many artists as we can, and because that's really what's going to help all of us is we can't rely on like the government or the city or any other programs. We have to, keep it DIY like punks are supposed to. You know,
got to generate its own money to keep it going. So it's going to take a lot of peeps, and that's a really big. Yeah, so all we can do is just start connecting and keeping aware of what we're doing.
Spread the word, spread the love.
Yeah, and help each other out.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, if that's where we have to lean first is in each other. So here we are.
Right.
Yeah.
Screw politics.
Jimmy, you're looking like you're doing good.
Right.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of hair up in your. I saw you have a picture, and I didn't even know you had the hair in there, but that's why you stuck it up in there.
Yeah. And I just got out of the shower, and it's cold outside, and it takes my hair like a day to dry.
Well, that sounds cozy. See, look at you now. You got a shower. You're all cozy because it's snowing outside. You got your red light. You have your cheetah leopard pillowcases.
Yeah,
you got a nicer place than I do.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right.
I'm comfortable now.
Well, you know what? I am so glad that we got to hang out and learn more about you, Jimmy. I'm going to be doing a lot more.
Yeah, definitely keep in touch. I'll follow you on Instagram, and hopefully you follow me on Facebook. And
you got
come
Instagram,
back here.
Facebook, TikTok. I
don't do TikTok, but
I'm doing my Etsy, so we'll have products popping up on there.
Etsy, TikTok.
So and you're under Bone Art Studios, is that correct, Jimmy?
Bone Art Studios.
All right, guys, you heard it here. Get out there to Bone Art Studios. Add them to your roster of social media.
Yep. Hey, I've got to get one of those. I got to get one of those. Do you have any patches?
No patches yet. I even got buttons.
Because Tony's got me starting my own cut, but
Oh, you building it finally?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of
and
you.
my very first thing on there is going to be my Julian K patch. I know. I love Julian K so much. Okay. Anyway,
Okay.
enough of that. That's a whole nother episode. I'm gonna take us out with some Zach Peterson, local rap artist who also does a lot of this kind of art show things. He does y'all should connect. They all do different
Yeah,
things.
yeah, that's all. That's all connect. That's
But
all
hey,
connect.
Jimmy, stay there. Don't go anywhere. Okay.
All right.
All right, everybody.
All right.
Thank you for listening to 6 Degrees of a Belly Dancer. This has been a lot of fun today with Jimi Bone with Bone Art Studios. And a big shout out to my friends up there in Camden at Raven Records. They run the non-alcoholic record store. All right, everybody. Thank you. And come and see us again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I've got pages and pages of my life written up and down so you can start to relate to the messages up in my sound. I've got you contemplating for days, pontificating what it's about. You saying you're okay, but inside you are breaking down as I realize that my life is up on the line. I've been waking in the morning where the silence captures my mind. It's an act we are living through, all of us intertwined. In fact, I don't know if I can take another attack. I've been blindsided. You are not me. I know that